Hello, followers. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm sure we are all ready for the big action. Believe me, towards the end of football seasons like this, the best option to go with is often over 2.5 goals. So let us get started with our today predictions. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow our YouTube channel. So we are getting started with the Premier League. In the Premier League, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. I see a lot of goals here. Let us get started with Brentford facing Fulham. Brentford takes on Fulham. First thing we need to do is check out the table, but believe me, today we will not be checking the table for all games because my team and I already did all necessary analysis. So I will go with Brentford to win 2-1. Brentford to win 2-1 in this game. So if 2-1 is okay, that means total over 2.5 goals 2 should be a complimentary bet. The next game we got is Leeds facing Wolves. So for this game, Leeds should avoid relegations. Wolverhampton is already in the championship. All they are just waiting for is for the season to come to an end, unfortunately for them. So I see Leeds to win this game. Leeds to win 2 goals or even 3-1 or 3-0, because I'm not sure Wolverhampton will be able to score Leeds even 1 goal. But let us just go with 2-1 in the favor of Leeds. So let us go to our next game, still in Premier League. The next game is Newcastle facing Bournemouth. Newcastle facing Bournemouth. This is going to be a tight one. The first option and the safest tip for this game first is both teams to score. For who wins now, it is actually complicated, but I prefer to go with Newcastle to win or draw. Always go with home advantage when the game is tight. So Newcastle to win or draw is a great bet, but if you want to stay on the safe side, you can go with total over 1.5 or even both teams to score. Tottenham taking on Brighton. Tottenham taking on Brighton. Tottenham is really in a complicated situation. A point is not going to help them is this game. So if they want to stay safe and still in the Premier League, I believe they should take all 3 points starting from today in all their Premier League games. So in normal terms, Tottenham should win this game. So I will go with Tottenham to win 1-0 because the game is actually going to be tight. So Tottenham should avoid relegation by all costs. So Tottenham wins 1-0. Chelsea facing Manchester United. 2 teams with the same vibes. The day you expect a win from them, they are not going for it. The day they aren't supposed to, they will back all 3 points. So Chelsea taking on Manchester United. It's actually a complicated game, but both teams to score here should be a good one. And for who wins, I will go with Chelsea to win or draw, going with home advantage. So we are done with the Premier League. Let us get started with the German Bundesliga. For all these games on Saturday, believe me, you can still cover your eyes and take both teams to score for all, and you might be a winner as well as you can still be a loser. So let us get started with the first game. Bayern Leverkusen facing Augsburg. Bayern Leverkusen should normally win this one because I believe they are still in the title race, or they want to confirm a Champions League spot looking at the table. So Leverkusen should take home all 3 points. Leverkusen wins 2-1. 2-1 in favor of Leverkusen. Our next game in the German Bundesliga is Hoffenheim facing Borussia Dortmund. Also a tight one, but Dortmund should win 2-1. Or if you are not comfortable with Dortmund's victory, you can go with total over 2.5 goals. Our next game is Union Berlin facing Wolfsburg. This type of games are very tight to analyze and predict them. The best option here should be both teams to score, because the two teams got weak defenses. So Wolfsburg will be able to score Union Berlin, as well as Union Berlin will be able to score Wolfsburg. So go with both teams to score. In case you want to support any team, you can go with home advantage, Union Berlin to win 2-1. Another game similar to the previous one in the Bundesliga, Werder Bremen facing Hamburg SV, two mid-table teams. Both teams to score should be a safe tip here, and if you want to go with somebody's victory, then you should go with home advantage, Werder Bremen to win 2-1. The last but not the least game of the day in the Bundesliga is Eintracht Frankfurt versus RB Leipzig. For this game, I will need to check out the table. So Leipzig, here is Leipzig and here is Frankfurt. Actually a tight one for the two teams. So I will go with Leipzig to win or draw, or both teams to score. Leipzig can win 2-1 because I believe both teams will be able to find the net in this game. And that's it for the Bundesliga. So let us move to the next tournament. So the next league we are getting into is the Italian Serie A. This is a league where, if you have been used to analysis, you will notice that goals are quite rare in this game, because most of the teams here are often playing very defensive. So the first game is Udinese facing Parma. Udinese facing Parma. This game should be under 2.5 goals, and if you are to support any team here, you should go with home advantage, as I always say. So Udinese can win even 1-0. So Udinese double chance will be a safe tip here. The next game still in the Italian Serie A is Napoli taking on Lazio Roma. Together, let us check out the table for this game. Napoli is still chasing the title, even though they are slowly beginning to lose hope, while Lazio is trying to secure a space in Europe. But I believe Napoli should win this one, because the fight for the trophy is more powerful than every other motivation. So Napoli should win this one 1-0. Napoli wins 1-0. The next game is AS Roma taking on Atalanta. This one should be tight. For me, even though it's not very obvious and it's actually very difficult to predict, but we got a video on that, on how to predict draws in football game. You might want to check it out from our channel's homepage. So I believe AS Roma versus Atalanta should end as 1-1 draw. Or if you want to support any team with double chance, then you should go with AS Roma wins or draw. So let us move to the next league. So the next league is the French Ligue 1. The first game there is Lorient taking on Marseille. So far, I'm not really comfortable with this league, but our analysis are like 80 to 85% always on point for this. So Marseille is sitting 4th in the league and still battling for a Champions League spot. Same as Lorient still got hopes to participate in a European tournament. But I believe Marseille should be able to take at least 1 point in this game. So Marseille wins or draw in this game is a great bet, or why not, Marseille should even win 2-1. Next game is Lille taking on Nice. Lille should win this one easily, 2-0. Lille should win 2-0. So that is it for our Saturday 18 April predictions. Make sure you let us know in the comment section in case you are lacking or you need any other feature.